Hi kids, in this video let us solve sums from exercise 15.1 from Aggarwal class 9 circle. We have already done the theorem and explained the theorem. You can click on the I button and get the video. Just a recap on the theorem. The first theorem was a straight line drawn from the center of a circle on a chord, in this case AB, which is not the diameter, by if this straight line OM bisects AB, then OM is perpendicular to AB. So if we have a line OM in such a way that OM bisects AB into two equal halves, that is AM equals to MB, then OM will be perpendicular to AB. The converse is just the reverse, that is if AB perpendicular to OM, then OM bisects AB. That's the converse theorem. Okay, the reverse. The second theorem. Two equal chords, suppose we take A, B and C, D in such a way that AB equals to CD. Two equal chords are at equidistant from the center of the circle, that is from O, which is the center of the circle. We draw two perpendiculars OM and ON, that's the distance. Okay, then OM will be equal to ON. That's the theorem. The converse, if OM equals to ON, if two chords are at equidistance from the center, then two chords are of equal length. And the third one was, suppose we have A, B, C, three non-collinear points which are not lying in the same straight line, then we can draw only one circle which passes through these 3 points. Okay, you can get the detail of this theorem as well as the proving in the video. Okay, let us look at the first sum from exercise 15.1. Now look at sum number 1, exercise 15.1. Calculate the length of the chord which is at a distance of 12 cm from the center of a circle of radius 13 cm. Just draw the diagram. Very easy. There's a chord. This is the center. The length from the center is 12 cm. Okay, this is called AB. And the radius of the circle is 13. So from, we can say OA is 13 cm. Calculate the length of the chord which is at a distance of 12 cm from the center of the circle of radius 13 cm. When you're talking about the distance, we are talking about the perpendicular distance. Now, look at triangle OAM. Triangle OAM. Remember, the distance, calculate the length of the chord which is at a distance of 12 cm from the center, which means the distance is the perpendicular distance, always. Okay? So, in triangle OAM, OA is the hypotenuse, so we can say AM square plus OM square is equal to AO square, which means AM square plus OM square, that's 12 square equals to 13 square. So AM square equals to, this is 169 minus 144, that's 25. So AM will be 5 centimeter. Got it? Okay. Now the converse of the first theorem was, any line which is perpendicular to AB drawn from the center of a circle bisects the chord AB, which means OM is perpendicular to AB, which means simply OM bisects AB, which simply means that AM equals to MB is equal to how much? 5 centimeter, which means your AB will be twice of 5. So AB is 10 centimeter. Okay, write the theorem over here. Okay, now this was the first sum. Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 2. A chord of length 48 centimeter is drawn in a circle of radius 25 centimeter. So this is a circle. A chord AB, suppose, of length 48 centimeter is drawn in a circle of radius 25 centimeter. Calculate its distance from the center of the circle. Again, the distance means, suppose OM and this is the perpendicular. Okay, always the distance means the perpendicular distance we are talking about, and OA is the radius, which is 25 centimeter. Now remember the first theorem. Okay, OM is perpendicular to AB, which means OM bisects AB, which means AM will be equal to MB will be equal to 48 by 2, which is 24 centimeter. So this is 24, this is 24. Done. Now look at the triangle OAM. Triangle OAM. Now this is 90 degree, we know. This is the hypotenuse. So AO square equals to OM square plus AM square. No doubt in that. So AO square is 25 square. OM square we don't know. Plus this is 24 square. Okay. So 25 square minus 24 square equals to OM square. A square minus B square is A plus B. A minus B equals to OM square. So that's 49. So AM square equals to 49, which means OM equals to 7 centimeter. Which means the distance of this chord from the center is 7 centimeter. Done. Just Pythagoras theorem. Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 3. A chord of length 8 centimeter is at a distance of 3 centimeter from the center of a circle. Calculate the radius. Just draw the diagram. This is your chord. The length is 8 centimeter. The distance from the center is 3 centimeter. Suppose OM. Distance means perpendicular distance. This is AB. Calculate the radius, which means we need to calculate OA. First of all, OM is perpendicular to AB, which means OM bisects AB. No doubt in that. Which means AM equals to MB. This total was 8. That is 8 by 2. That's 4 centimeter. So this is 4 centimeter. Now in triangle AMO, if you look, AO is the hypotenuse. So AO square equals to OM square, that's 3 square, plus AM square, that's 4 square, that's 25. So AO will be 5 centimeter. Done. Very easy. Clear. Look at number 4. Calculate the length of the chord, which is at a distance of 6 centimeter from the center of a circle of diameter 20 centimeter. I'll just draw the diagram. You do it on your own. The diameter is given. Okay. They're asking the length of the chord. Calculate the length of the chord, which is at a distance of 6 centimeter. This is 6 centimeter OM. This is perpendicular. They have asked for AB. And the diameter is 20, which means the radius will be 10 centimeter. Now again, OM is perpendicular to AB. Okay. So first of all, in this triangle, OAM, get AM. So AB will be twice of AM. Done. You try it on your own. Let us look at the next sum. Now look at this sum. Sum number 5. Pretty easy. A chord of length 16 centimeter is at a distance 6 centimeter from the center of the circle. So there is a chord whose length is 16 centimeter and the distance from the center is 6 centimeter. Isn't it? Find the length of the chord of the same circle, which is at a distance of 8 centimeter from the center. In the same circle, suppose there is a chord which is at a distance of 8 centimeter from the circle, from the center. Then find the length of this chord. Now, the circles are same, which means the radius will be same. From this, we'll get the radius, we'll utilize over here. Very easy. See, this is suppose O, this is M. First of all, look at this triangle. OM is perpendicular to AB, which means OM bisects AB into 2 equal half. That's the theorem, which means AM equals to MB equals to 16 by 2. That's 8 centimeter. So this is 8 centimeter. We'll get OA. Pythagoras theorem, OA square equals to OM square plus AM square. That's 36 plus 64. That's 100. That's OA is 10 centimeter. So the radius of the circle, the given circle, is 10 centimeter. Now we need to find, for the same circle, the length of the chord which is at a distance of 8 centimeter from the center. Suppose this is O and this is N. This we know, this is 10 centimeter. We just got it. OC is the radius only. Now in triangle ONC, if you look carefully, CN square plus ON square is equal to OC square, because OC is the hypotenuse, isn't it? Which means CN square plus ON is 8 square plus 10 square. So CN square, this is 100 minus 64, that's 36. So CN will be 6 centimeter. So this is 6 centimeter. Now again, ON is perpendicular to CD. ON is perpendicular to CD, which means CN equals to ND is equal to 6 centimeter. So this is 6, this is 6. So the length of chord CD will be twice into 6, which is 12 centimeter. Done. Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at this sum. Sum number 6. In a circle of radius 5 centimeter, AB and CD are two parallel chords of length 8 centimeter and 6 centimeter respectively. Calculate the distance between the chord, which means the perpendicular distance. If they are on the same side of the center, the opposite side of the center. Let us first take this case on the same side. First thing, the diagram has to be clear. Suppose this is a circle, center O. There are two chords of length 8 centimeter, AB is 8 and CD is 6 centimeter. Okay, I'll drop a perpendicular on both. Okay, this is M, this is N, and the radius, that is OA as well as OC, is given as 5 centimeter. Now AB is 8. AB is 8 centimeter. OM is perpendicular to AB, which means AM and MB will be same. OM will divide AB into 2 equal half. That is AM equals to MB equals to 4 centimeter each. Now look at triangle OMA. There, OM square plus AM square is equal to AO square. No doubt in that. Perpendicular square plus base square equals to hypotenuse square, which means OM is not known to us. AM is 4 and this is 5. So OM square will be 9. So OM is 3 centimeter. So how much is this? 3 centimeter. Now look at another triangle OCN. Triangle OCN. Over here, ON square plus CN square is equal to OC square, isn't it? And in this case also, first of all, see, ON is perpendicular to CD, which means ON bisects CD, which means CN equals to ND. And CD is how much? 6 centimeter, the second chord. So this will be 3 centimeter each. So this is 3 centimeter. This is 5 centimeter OC. Now ON square, we don't know. CN square, that's 3 square is equal to 5 square. So ON square will be 16 and ON will be 4. Done. Which means this is 4 centimeter. So if you look carefully, the distance between the chord is MN. And MN is nothing but 4 minus 3. That's 1 centimeter. So when the chords are at the same side of the center, the distance between the chord is 1 centimeter. Now, the second part they have told, what if the chords are on the opposite sides of the center? Very easy. See, this is your center. Suppose the chord 8 centimeter and this is 6 centimeter. Okay, we know from the center, suppose O, this is M, I've already marked over here, AB. So OM we got 3 centimeter. And from the center, suppose this is N, ON we already got as 4 centimeter. So when they are on the opposite side of the center, the distance between them will be 4 plus 3, that's 7 centimeter. Isn't it? So 1 centimeter is the part 1 answer and 7 centimeter is the part 2 answer. Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at 7 part A. There's a circle which has two chords AB and CD. The length of the chord AB is 24. It is at a distance of 5 centimeter from the center. OM is 5. There's another chord CD which is at a distance of 12 centimeter. We need to find the radius and the length of the other chord CD. Very easy. See, OM is perpendicular to AB, which means OM divides AB into two equal halves, which means AM will be equal to MB, will be equal to 24 by 2, that's 12 centimeter. So this is 12 centimeter. Just draw OA. Now in triangle OAM, I'm talking about, AO square will be OM square plus AM square, no doubt in that, isn't it? Which is equal to 5 square plus 12 square, which is 25 plus 144, 169, which means AO will be 13 centimeter. So the radius is 13 centimeter. Now just join CO. This is 13 centimeter because the radius is 13 centimeter. Now look at ONC, triangle ONC. Over there ON square plus CN square is equal to OC square, which is the hypotenuse. ON is 12 square plus CN square, we don't know. OC is 13 square, so CN square will be 169 minus 144. That's 25. So CN is 5 centimeter rather. Now CN is equal to ND. That is 5 centimeter. Why? Because ON is perpendicular to CD. So it divides CD into two equal half, which means CD will be 2 into 5. That's 10 centimeter. Done. Very easy. Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at 7 part B. There's a circle which is a chord AB whose length is 8 centimeter and the diameter is CD. Now AE equals to EB, which definitely means OE is perpendicular to AB. AE equals to EB simply implies OE is perpendicular to AB. No doubt in that. That's the theorem. Okay, if OE divides AB into two equal half, then OE is perpendicular. CE, this is 3 centimeter. Find the radius. Very easy. Join this BO. Join BO. That's a radius. Suppose R. Then OC is also the radius. So OE will be OC minus 3. That's R minus 3. So this is R minus 3. Now in triangle BEO, just use Pythagoras theorem. 4 square plus R minus 3 whole square is equal to OB square, that's R square. That's the Pythagoras theorem. Perpendicular square plus base square is equal to hypotenuse square. So that's 16 plus this is A square plus B square minus twice AB equals to R square. So that's 6R equals to, this is how much? This is 25. Yeah. Then R will be 4 by 6 centimeter. And that's your radius. Done. Now let us look at the next sum. Now let us see sum number 8. Very interesting. There are two parallel chords AB. The length of AB is 24. The length of CD is 18 centimeter. And the radius of this circle with O as a center is 15 centimeter. They have asked to calculate the distance between the two chords, that is MN in the diagram. They have given the diagram. Very easy. See, OM is perpendicular to AB, which means OM divides AB into two equal half, which means AM equals to MB, and AB is 24. So this is 12, this is 12. So 24 by 2, that's 12 centimeter. So this is 12, this is 12. Okay. Similarly, ON is perpendicular to CD. So according to the theorem, we can say that CN equals to ND equals to CD is 18. So that's 18 by 2. That's 9 centimeter. Now look carefully. This I'll draw. This is 9. This is 9. The radius is given as 15. Now look at triangle AOM. triangle AOM. Over there, OM square plus AM square is equal to AO square. That's OM square plus 12 square equals to 15 square. So OM square, that will be 225 minus 144. That's 81. So OM will be 9 centimeter. No doubt in that. Got it? So this is 9 centimeter. Now we need to find this. Look at triangle ONC. In that triangle, ON square plus CN square is equal to CO square. Look carefully. So ON we don't know. CN is 9 square. CO is 15 square. So ON square equals to, this is 225 minus 81. That's 144. Yeah. That's ON will be 12. Okay. Root of 144 is 12. So that's 12 centimeter. So MN, if you look carefully, is nothing but 9 plus 12. That's 21 centimeter. Clear? Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 10. Sum number 9 is pretty easy. We have done that type of sum. Just look over here. Interesting sum. ABC is an isosceles triangle inscribed in a circle. Which means if you have a circle like this, inside the circle there is an isosceles triangle in such a way that its vertices lies on the circumference. If AB is equal to AC, A, suppose B, and C, I name it, and AB is 12 root 5, this is also 12 root 5, okay, and BC is 24 centimeter. Find the radius of the circle. Very interesting. Just remember one thing, if you drop a perpendicular from A on BC, suppose M, then the center of the circle will lie on this perpendicular. Suppose somewhere over here, O. O is the center of the circle which lies on the perpendicular from vertex A on BC. Now just look carefully. Now OM is perpendicular on BC. OM is perpendicular on BC according to our construction. And I've told also, okay, why this center lies on this perpendicular. Okay, we will discuss that in a separate video. Okay, now just look over here. So OM is perpendicular to BC, so BM will be equal to MC will be equal to 24 by 2. That's 12 centimeter. So this is 12 centimeter. This is 12 centimeter. Now look at ABM. Triangle ABM. In this triangle, if you look carefully, AM square is plus BM square is equal to AB square, isn't it? So AM we don't know, BM is 12 square, and this is 12 root 5 whole square. Am I correct? So AM square is plus, this is 144 equals to, this is 144 multiplied by 5. That's 720. Yeah. Okay, so AM square is 720 minus 144. That's 576. So AM will be root of 576. That's 24 centimeter. So AM is 24, the entire thing. Now look carefully. What I'll do, I'll join BO. So this is the radius of the circle. AO is also the radius of the circle. AM is 24. So OM, look carefully, will be 24 minus R. This is 24 minus R, isn't it? Look in the triangle OBM. OM, OBM. OM is 24 minus R, isn't it? OB is R and BM is 12 centimeter. And OM is perpendicular to B, which means, can I write Pythagoras theorem, 12 square plus 24 minus R whole square is equal to r square. Yeah, I can write like this. So that's 144 plus this is a square, that's 24 square, 576 plus this is r square minus 48r equals to r square. So this and this, so 48r equals to 720, which means r equals to 720 by 48, isn't it? Which is 15. So the radius for this circle has to be 15 centimeter. This was a nice sum. Okay, so keep it till here in this video. In the next video we'll do the rest of the sum. Till then, take care.